I'm going to speed this up just a little bit.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, here it is. So it'd be da 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 da. Is that too fast for you? We can slow it. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Is that too fast? Do we need to slow it down some more?
If we give you dumb looks and stop, then you'll know.
Okay, here I slowed it down some more. Da 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 da. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
I need you to slow it down to
Okay.
play.
Okay, let's try this again. We'll go from the top. 1, 2, 3. Slower still. And slower still.
No, that was okay.
Okay. So now I'm going to turn this off and we're going to talk about what happens here in the next part. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. Here we go. So this is very interesting. We're counting in 6/8 and I'm counting in 3. I'm counting in 3, but it's in 6/8 time. And so what this does, I'm going to play it for you and then we're going to talk about what it's doing. So I'm going to start at the last phrase on line 4. So, what's happening is if you're counting it in 3, if you were counting it in 6, that interesting move goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it comes in on 6. Ta-da! And then every single one comes in exactly that same way. It comes in on the count of 6. Ta-da! So you're hitting the 1. The dum is on the first note, first count of a measure. And so now if you're doing it in 3, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, E, and I won. 1, 2, 3. I 1, 2, 3. I 1, 2, 3. It comes in just before. It's almost like a grace note, but it's a little bit longer than a grace note. But it comes in just before the 1. And the important thing is that you hit the 1. And so if you don't feel comfortable hitting the top note and going to the 1, just hit the 1. You know, just leave the top note out for a little while. So you're going. So you can play it without that top note if you want, if it makes it easier, but you want to come in with that bottom note of that thing. You want to come in on the 1. That's the important thing. And 1, and 1, and 1. So let's try that. And 1. Let me turn on the.
Can you put the metronome on?
Say again? Metronome. Yes, I'm going to put the metronome on. And we're doing it in 3. 1, 2, 3, and 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 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's how it goes. So what's going to happen, let me put the metronome back on, but what we're going to do is I'm going to play a phrase, and then I want you, and then I'm going to have you guys play the phrase after me, okay? So I'm going to play a phrase. So we're going to start with, and we'll start with the last note of the measure before the last at the end of line. So that would be, we're on 14, 15, 16. We'll start, I'm going to actually, to get it going, I'm going to start on the second, I'm going to play 2 whole phrases, and I'm going to start on line 4, the second measure. Da 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 dum, da dum, da dum, and then I'll stop, and then I'll have you play that. Okay. Let me turn on the metronome so you can hear the metronome. Okay. Okay, and I'm going to start where we left off. Okay, the last note of the 5th line. Okay, we're going to start then the last phrase on the 4th line up from the bottom. 1. Now we're going to play the last phrase on the third line up from the bottom. 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry. I can't get that. I'm sorry, I'm totally lost with that phrase. Don't even try that. Let's go back up to where we start on the thumb, 2, 3, the thumb, 2. And I'm going to play 2 phrases. I'm going to tie the whole thing together and then we'll start with the tums, and I think that'll make it easier. 1, 2. Okay, so I'm going to start then on line 18 with the second group of tatums, okay? Okay, we're on line 23, the second group of tatums. Okay, line 28, the group of tatums that starts in that first measure. Okay, and the last part of it is that we go back to the tune, and this is pretty easy. So I'll play two phrases and you play after me. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're going to start from the beginning again on Cielo Viaje or whatever it is. Okay, Sandy, we are on page 135. 135. We're counting it in 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I'll play 2 phrases and then you play 2 phrases, okay? Okay. Okay, we're going to take it from the top. We're going to do the first third and we'll pause, and then we'll do the second third and pause, and then we'll do the last third. So we're going to play together. So you're going to play with me. One, two, three. Okay, everybody with me? Let's go ahead. One, two, three. Okay, we're going to do the last third, and this is familiar to us. One, two, three. Okay, I feel like my counting was off on that. I just felt like my counting was off, that I couldn't get it. And usually when I play the whole song, you know, I can do it, but I really felt like my counting was off. But we'll work on it some more next week, okay? And we'll start probably a new song. We'll probably drop Quiet Desert and go to part of a new song. But we're going to stay on the Cielo Viaje for a while. So we're not gonna be moving fast. We're gonna be taking our time so that you can really truly learn the songs. Any comments? Got a minute and 23 seconds left. Henrietta, I can't hear you.
Thank you.